The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed. All right, summer's right around the corner, and we all know what that means. It's time to get in top shape.
Yeah, bud, we've all been there. Trying to burn fat, but without losing muscle. It's tough.
That's why I trust Carnivor Shred. It's a 2-in-1 fat-burning protein packed with beef protein isolate, and it doesn't stop there. It's got a blend of ingredients proven to burn up to an additional 100 calories per serving.
Carnivor Shred also boosts your metabolism, crushes cravings, and keeps you energized throughout your cut.
Exactly. It helps me lean out without sacrificing strength or muscle mass. Seriously, it's the perfect summer prep.
So if you're looking to get shredded and feel your best this summer, Carnivor Shred is the way to go.
No doubt. Let's crush it, Roger. Burn fat and build muscle with Carnivor Shred.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
Right here, Roger.
What do you got, buddy? You got another one?
A woman was saved from a rapist by a gay rapist who raped the rapist. That was nice of you, Raj. I'll tell you. Hey,
do you think?
I don't think. I don't
somehow,
think. I definitely don't think.
Somehow you're going to turn this back on me, I know, but go ahead. A completely straight dude goes to prison for the rest of your life. Do you think better question. How many totally straight dudes that go to prison for not a year, not 2 years, let's say fucking 20, 30 years, become gay in prison? Think it happens? Well, definitely happens.
I mean,
or do gay shit.
Become gays. Get fucked?
I don't know. Giving, taking, either way, it's fucking.
You're right, correct. But I'm saying, is it their choice?
No.
Like,
no. You're saying rape?
Choice.
No, yeah, their choice. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
They say say it's a lot.
A lot?
My investigation is
dude. You ever hear of a Susie?
No.
Right, that's what they have in jail.
Koozie.
No, it's a Susie.
I thought it was a koozie. No, koozie's the thing you hold in the beer.
It's a Susie.
The thing they bang. It's like made out of a
a rubber glove.
Rubber
glove.
I thought it was a different name. What are you calling it?
A Susie.
Is that what it's called? I thought it had a different name.
Well, anyway, a koozie, a Susie. I think a Susie sounds more appropriate. But I'd probably go with the Susie before I go with the manhole. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with just plain old jerking off? I mean,
well, I'm saying if you're gonna fuck something,
you're still fucking a rubber glove.
Well, you ain't fucking a dude, bro.
I know.
Well, guess what? When you jerk it off, when you're jerking off, you're fucking your hand, bro. Okay, so what's the difference?
Kind of.
All right.
You've never you're above jerking off?
No, I didn't say that. No. Well, listen, if I'm fucking a Susie, I'm not above jerking off.
So I want to see Renee on the camera system in the kitchen. Frankie, why were you getting the rubber gloves from under the sink last night at 2 a.m.
with the coconut oil?
Oh shit! What do you got for me, Frankie?
Listen,
what do you got today, buddy?
I had a moment. I'm almost ashamed to say it.
Uh-oh.
I had a moment of bitch acidness.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
You are. Someone challenged you and you backed out? No, exactly.
No. But I had an MRI this morning for my neck.
And they hurt you and you
No, listen.
All right, sorry.
So it was an early one. It was like 6 a.m., 6:30. I was there doing the paperwork and all that. I go in the back. I've had, no exaggeration, I've had probably 25 MRIs in my life. You know what I mean? So never had a problem ever to get an MRI. Ever. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm in that thing. First the guy comes, he gives me the ears, the earplugs. I get in. It's all normal. I've gotten MRIs on my neck plenty times. But you go in like a cage, so you're kind of
I've been in there.
So you're kind of like in that cage thing, and then they put me in, no headphones, right? So I'm thinking I don't know why I thought I'm not gonna be able to hear this guy. How am I gonna hear this guy? I don't have headphones, right? I didn't realize there's actually speakers in there, but I didn't. So I'm in there. I have the things. I have a blanket on too, and dude, I just started fucking bugging out, bro. I was like, all right, and I'm like, Also in my head, I'm thinking, dude, I Chris and Roger, what the fuck? I can't. I'm like,
Eyes open or eyes closed?
Well, I open my eyes. I'm like, dude, oh my god,
that's the worst thing you can do. Yeah,
dude, I know, but I'm like, bro, this is what Roger feels like.
Yeah,
This is what he feels like, dude. So I apologize. All right, I'm sorry. Because, dude, I was in there, my heart's racing, and I'm trying to, I'm like, yo, stop. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to talk myself out of this. I'm like, yo, you're fine. Like, you've done this a million times. I don't know what, it took over me. They have the little ball, they give you the ball. I totally forgot about the fucking ball. I'm waving my feet. I'm like, hey, get me out. And the guy comes in, he's like, oh, you all right? I'm like, dude, I just need to get out. He gets me out. I'm like, bro, I need to stand up. So he unlocks the cage. I get up. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I was bugging. I'm like, he's like, listen, we could do it a different day. Or he's like, you could book the open MRI. I'm like, look, I've had hundreds of these and never had a problem. I was like, dude, I kept thinking, I'm like, dude, if I back out of this, I'm never going to hear the end of it. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't want, dude, it took me forever to get this damn MRI. I'm like, dude, I'm not. So I'm like, no, I got it. So I'm not putting the earplugs in. I'm like, dude, can you talk to me? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you. He's like, we just started. I'm like, all right. And I took the blanket off. So I went back in there. He's like, all right, you're good. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then, dude, in there, and when I was in there the second time, I'm like, dude, what was wrong with me? Holy shit! I was in there fine, no problem.
Okay, so do you think, and let me elaborate on this a little bit. When I was younger, I know these are two different things, but I could do any ride at any fair, Gravitron, all that shit. I'm older now. I can't do that shit, or I can't do it without feeling. Do you think age plays a factor in getting?
I don't think so. I don't think it should.
Really?
What's the difference? You get older, you get claustrophobic? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think so.
I just think you have different
No, in my mind, I'm like,
sensations.
I'm always like, dude, well, first off, I was like, yeah, usually I think I can get out of it.
It's incredibly close to
usually
your face.
I think I can get out of it. With the cage thing, I was like, dude, I'm in there. I'm like almost trying to yank the thing off. And I'm like, wait, let me chill. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, get me out. I'm waving my feet. I forgot the fucking thing. What I had to do was squeeze the thing, and he would be like, hey, you all right? And honestly,
the last time I had it done, when I had my leg done, did I go fully in? Yeah, I went fully in.
You've never been fully in.
But I've had my back done a ton, and they do it with contrast sometimes. Was yours the contrast?
No, but it's just give you a shot.
Yeah, but it takes forever. No, you drink something, don't you?
Or is it a shot? I forget. Where they give you a shot.
But anyway, you're in there forever with that contrast one. You're in there. I remember one time it was like an hour. I was like, holy fucking shit, this crazy amount of time. But that thing is like right here, bro.
Yeah,
you're so close to the
I'm like,
front.
I don't know if I can get out. Usually I'm like, I can get out.
And it's vibrating. It's making crazy noises. But the last time I went, they're like, I guess technology is advancing. They had headphones on with music playing.
Yeah, well, they couldn't fit. That's what I said. I was like, yo, can I get headphones? He's like, we can't fit it in the cage. I'm like, well, I can't wear these headphones. I'm like, I can't. Because the headphones was like making me, I don't know, what are not the headphones, the earplugs. I'm like, I can't wear these earplugs in. Because like, I need to and I took the blanket off too. So it made me feel like, all right, I'm a little freer. But once I was in there, I'm like, dude, wow, I can't believe I could actually.
Did you apologize to the guy?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, it never happened. He's like, right, don't worry, I watched you fight. I've seen you fight a bunch of times. I know you're tough. I'm like, bro, it's a little embarrassing. But yeah, you're all the way in. You're all the way in that bitch.
Yep.
Like, how come? Like, seriously, why do we have? Like, we're living in the future. Mm-hmm. Why do we have better imaging?
Well, they do have the open MRI, which I've never done, but I mean that's.
But I'm just saying, why isn't it just like? It takes 30 minutes or an hour. Like, come on. There's got to be something better, right? MRI's been around since when? The fucking 70s,
pretty high-tech
80s?
Technology. It seems antiquated because they've been around for a while, but, I mean, they're taking literally a 3D scan of your whole fucking skeleton, and you know what I mean? It's pretty amazing technology.
It's really not great, though, either. You know that?
Not great for you, right?
Well, that, but, I mean, they're not, like, sometimes, like, it doesn't always tell the whole picture, even believe it or not,
right,
you know?
Right. Yeah, true. Well,
but where's a DECA scan? Is that what something called? You hear that?
I don't know what that is. No,
I think that's like I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think there's a scan you can get like a whole body scan. It's like a whole MRI for your whole body. I'm like, bro, why can't you just do that? Just fucking diagnose everything.
Listen, I would love to have seen that happen. I did see you scared one time ever. I've seen Frankie, I wouldn't say terrified, but definitely like that fucking nervous look on your face. And I've told the story when we were on I-95 with dump trucks passing us, and you were in the middle lane on your motorcycle. You looked a little, timid,
concerned,
a little concerned.
Yes,
I was dying laughing.
Yeah, but dude, I was in there. I'm like, dude, before I went out, I'm like, I'm like, "Oh, you're fine. You're fine." I was trying to coach myself through it, but I don't know. I just was like, I couldn't believe myself. Like,
You
dude,
did
there's
it
no way.
in the end.
Yeah, I
you
did
know
it.
what I
I
mean?
did it right away, but still, it's a little bit of weakness, man. You know.
Getting soft, pal. You're getting soft. Next thing you know, you're gonna have emotions. You're gonna be empathetic towards people and animals. No, never happened.
Never.
I doubt that will happen.
Never. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, dude, honestly, when I got out, I'm standing up, and I was having that like internal battle with myself because this guy's like, we could do it a different day. You could book it. And I'm just like, man, I know that's gonna be so much bullshit to deal with, having to get another appointment, have to do this. I'm like, I'm here. I freaking woke up at 6 a.m. I'm like, dude. I'm like, no, we're getting back in. I'm like, I ain't wearing these ear things, and talk to me. Like, he talked to me. He's like, yeah, we're talking. So then after, he's like, hey, buddy, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
He's like singing songs to you and shit.
But at first I went in there, it was like, dude, you know how it goes, clink, 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 and I'm like, and that's when I opened my eyes, like, oh shit, that's kind of close.
Well, isn't that just a giant magnet and something in there is rotating around at like fucking 3,000 miles an hour or something?
I don't know about that, but yeah, something like that.
I think so.
But damn, so that's anxiety.
Yeah.
My
Which
heart was
I
beating.
definitely deal with anxiety to a degree, but I don't know about in a situation. I don't remember. I clam up in front of people sometime. You know what I mean? Like if there's too many people, I get anxious. A good example of it. I don't know. It's more like a pet peeve, I guess. We'll talk about your pet peeves after this, but people that go slow in checkout lines drive me fucking
Checkout lines.
I get to supermarket. People that like don't
shop,
pack
bro.
their
I don't shop.
Dude, it drives me mad, bro. It drives
go
me
to
mad.
stores.
And usually it's an older person, so you got to be patient. But they're pulling out their coupons, and there's 12 people
Bro,
in line.
when I go, I never food shop. Okay.
Oh, here's an example. Not yesterday. Sunday. Was it Sunday? I was taking Grayson back to his mom's house. And we stopped at Wawa. He wanted to get a shake. He likes the Wawa shake. So I said, all right, bud, we'll get one for the ride, whatever. And I said, well, shit, I got to get him something healthy, too. So I grabbed a couple bananas. And I had already paid for the shake.
So wait, what's the logic in that?
Well, listen to me. I'm talking about how people, I guess I get anxiety because people in line, you don't let me finish, buddy. Let me finish.
I mean, that's that logic.
Oh, I don't know. Fucking in my head, I justified getting him a shake if he ate a banana. It's stupid, I know.
Okay.
But, all right, stop cutting me off. So there's this lady that gets in line in front of me. She's just got a coffee. I'm like, all right, this will be quick. Because we were running a little bit late, right? So I was like, all right, this will be quick. She says to the cash register, oh, I need a pack of, it was like the White Owl cigars or one of those.
Gangster chick. Was she a gangster chick?
No, she was like a fucking bus driver, fucking white lady.
Fucking White Owls.
It wasn't White Owls. It was one of those things. You know how there's like
Backwoods? No.
Maybe it was backwards. I don't know.
Oh, she's definitely a gangster, bro.
No, they had filters on them. I saw filters, so it wasn't backwards. Don't have filters,
She's a
right?
classy gangster, bro.
Right. So anyway, the girl behind the cash register is having a tough time. So now like two more people are behind me. She's like, no, not those ones. She pulls out, no, not those. Those ones over there. Those are. Finally, they get it. And I'm like, fucking, I just want to fucking buy this fucking banana, right? They get it right. And then she's like, I also need a pack of, and as soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, my fucking word. Like Marlboro Slim Light 100s or something.
Can't find them.
The girl puts up a pack of, what actually, they were the right ones. She put up the right ones. And the lady's like, nope, not those ones. Now the people behind me are like rolling their eyes. I'm like, oh, fucking shit. I just want to throw this banana at this lady, right?
I mean, go ahead. Keep going.
So, and it's not 100% her fault. She's not doing anything wrong. She's got the right to buy cigarettes. It's just driving me fucking nuts because it's taking forever. I'm like, I have ADHD. I'm always in a fucking hurry. Always, right? And I never hold anybody up. I'm like, fucking, I got my fucking app ready. Fucking, So anyway, I'm like, Grayson's standing there with a shake. Now he got a shake. And I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
halfway done.
So the lady's like, no, those
Didn't
are
have to pay for it.
those are the wrong ones. And the girl's like, oh, okay, which ones? She's pointing. Now there's like 5 people in line, right? Finally, it turns out they were the first pack she put up there was the right fucking pack. Finally, I just put the banana back on the shelf. I said, come on, bud, let's go. It was like fucking 10 minutes for this lady to get 2 packs of cigarettes.
Does that Wawa?
Wawa.
Like, Wawa has some self-checkouts.
Yeah.
You don't use them?
For a banana, it doesn't have a skin on it.
Sure it does.
It does?
Fruit. You got to hit the thing.
That's at ShopRite.
No,
Wawa
it's
does
at
that too?
Wawa too.
Does it? I
Wawa,
didn't know
bro.
that. I didn't know for fruit they could do that.
For you,
'Cause
they'll do anything.
They just touched something on the screen. I knew you can do it at ShopRite. I didn't know you can do it at Wawa. Okay. You sure about that?
Yeah, and like
I'm going to
shopping,
check that now.
And we want to go food shopping. I go to the self-checkout. Like
Yeah.
one time I went
I
there
do-
with like 30 fucking things. They're like,
No, I
you
don't.
can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? Why can't I?
I don't do it if I have a ton of shit.
I will.
But
Fuck
you know
that. What?
that they're like cracking down on the self checkout because it's like the most common place for people to steal from. But they
don't want to hire people.
But they don't bust you the first. Like if you steal, I don't know, a fucking box of cookies, and then maybe the next time you come in, like, oh shit, I got a box of cookies. Next time you come in, you steal, 2 boxes of cereal and maybe the milk, and the next time you come in, they wait till that shit racks up till it's over a certain dollar. They register your face because it's got like that. You're looking at a camera.
Yeah.
They register every time you steal till it gets beyond a certain amount, and then they fucking bust you.
And they go backtrack it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like you were here on.
I know people. I don't know people. I hear people that fucking steal everything from Home Depot, bro.
Yeah,
everything. They just walk right out. They'll walk right out with everything.
Just don't dare do that, bro.
No, even though, I mean, it's not. Is it a victimless crime at that point? A corporation like Home Depot? I don't know, but it's not a good look. It's not a good the way to go. I
just don't want to be. It's like to me, it's like one of the worst things to be known. I don't want to be known as a thief. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about
What are you gonna say?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into that with me, buddy.
No. So Nationals, Division I Nationals are in Philly, which is very close to here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tino and Valentina wrestled this weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Trenton.
Yep.
Tino got third. That's good.
Yeah.
Was it a tough bracket for him?
He had 3 kids ranked in the country, including himself. He lost in the semis 1-0. Super close match. Could have won either,
Really?
So pissed.
Ever feel like he gets robbed by?
Definitely. Last year I feel he got robbed. This year I wouldn't say he got robbed. Just didn't go his way. You know what I mean? He put it out there. Like the thing I took out of it this weekend is he matured. He didn't bug out after he lost. He came back. He fucking whooped people for third. You know what I mean?
Kept his head on.
Kept his head. Like I'm like, all right, we're definitely maturing. You know.
Good.
And the kid he lost was very good. But he could beat him. I feel like he could beat him. But he did good.
How about Valentina?
Valentina, she just doesn't know enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She went 1 and 2. She won her first one, lost her second, third one. She was winning. If she won that one, she would have placed because the girls are a little bit lighter. Lighter in numbers. And she was winning. She was winning. I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna fucking place. And then obviously she just doesn't know enough. But she got mad afterwards. I'm like, V, you can't act mad. You don't train hard enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's like, I don't care. I'm like, you sound like you care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, do you want to do this for real?
Right.
I'm like, do you want me to make you go to practice? And she said yes. I mean, that's what she said at the moment. Well, we'll see. I'm like, all right, now it's on, bitch.
Yeah.
Because she could be good.
Right.
And you don't have to, the girls are obviously a little behind, so you don't have to be great to be good.
I feel like with kids, you see their emotions like early on, right? Like having a temper and stuff doesn't help you in combat sports, right? Like because you want to stay calm, right? I mean, be aggressive.
I tell my kids, hey, you need to be mean.
Be aggressive.
You got to be
right?
mean.
Right.
You got to be a little bit of a dick, but you need to have no emotions. Yeah. Like that's what I say. Like you need to be. I saw Tina the other day. You need to be an assassin. Like an assassin takes a shot with no emotions in it at all.
Yeah.
And that's what you kind of be. As a fighter, that's what I tried to be. I don't want to dude. I wanted to beat your head in just because I wanted to win.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit. I wasn't trying to hurt you or I wasn't mad at you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kill you because I wanted to win that bad.
Yep.
And that's it.
You would get a little emotional in victory, but you were never one of those guys that went over and draped all over your fucking, the guy you just beat the shit out of, like, oh, I love you, buddy. It was like a handshake.
No,
but you always like, fucking Toms or whatever. You were a little emotional, but it was like just shouting out your hometown. And
these dudes that hug and everything. Like, listen, I'll dap you up. I'll give you the little bro hug and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just not that.
But you were that way pre-fight too. You never like. You were never like fuck you in people's faces.
No, because to me, that was the thing. Like, that's what was great about MMA. Like, we didn't need to do that. We're still gonna fight. We're gonna fight no matter what. What's the point?
Right.
But anyway, the Nationals are in Philly, which is they're fucking great. You've never been to the college Nationals, right?
Mm-mm.
It's great. I don't know if it's for someone that never wrestled, you know, and you don't know anybody. If you like, say like Tino ends up there, that'll be fun. You're watching someone you know.
That's the only reason I would go.
Or if Sebastian was in it at the time, like
Right.
even me, like I can appreciate it because I really like wrestling. I know wrestling, but even still, like when I don't have a dog in a race,
Skin
it's
in the
still
game,
not as fun, you know. But you know, it's so close that I would like to get out there. But I heard tickets are like $1,400, $2,500 for the 3 days.
Dude, what?
I'm like, I don't know if I'm swinging that one.
That's why I don't go to UFC anymore, and I love UFC,
Yeah.
but a couple reasons. Not just because of the pricing, although nosebleeds are like stupid, just nosebleed seats. But I used to go all the time watch you. I used to go watch Tim Sylvia, and they were affordable. I mean, you back in the day, you get a UFC decent ticket for $200, $250. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not way up in the nosebleeds either. Now nosebleeds are like $600-$700. You know. And it you know, it kind of got to be like baseball, where it's like super, only the elite can go watch baseball games now. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess you can go during the week and shit, but
So Trump's gonna be there.
I heard.
Yeah, that's his crowd, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like wrestlers are his crowd.
Well, combat sports are as great.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Because they're blue collar people,
Yeah.
working class people.
Right. You know that for a fact he's going to be there?
That's what everyone's saying. And someone that I know that's a police officer said Big Daddy's going to be at the. I guess that's his call name, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Yeah. But yeah. So and what else? Oh, Cormier and JB
We're going to be
are
commentating?
commentating.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Which I seen Jordan Burroughs at States. You know, he has all I see is Gold Club. You know, he's coaching a bunch of kids.
He posted something that got a bunch of traction about being so disappointed in parents, right? Basically?
Right.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Oh, I was just so disappointed with the state of wrestling in New Jersey." Da 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 da. And I'm almost like, "Bro, you ain't been around for a while, my man," because that was pretty tame to me. You know.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He wasn't referring Knox's incident at all.
No. Just that day. Yeah. And he's saying how. Which listen. I get it. He's probably right.
You behaved. Right. Sometimes you.
Yeah, no, I was. I wasn't. I really didn't sit in the corner. I kind of let Steve and Deli do it and Mark. But I was like, dude, I didn't see any fights. No fights. I didn't see anybody screaming at referees, and the reffing was actually very good. I will say that. Which you never hear me say that.
Never.
The reffing. I can't really complain. And. Yeah, I'm like, JB, bro. I think to him, you've been out of Jersey for a minute, my man.
Why? Where is he now?
No, he's back. He's living in he's around Penn area, but I mean, you know, his club is in Jersey, and his kids wrestle, you know, obviously for Jersey.
Is it as for the diehard fans? Would it? I mean, Philly, like you take your life in your own hand if you go to Philly, you know, watch the Eagles play, and you're not. You're an opposing team with an opposing. I mean, you're literally taking your fucking life in your hand over there.
Yeah,
but is it?
Didn't something happen at Philly recently? What the person got beat?
Isn't it one of the only fucking stadiums with a jail like in it?
Oh, I don't know.
Someone told me that. I don't know if that's true.
But a jail, like a holding cell.
But does that take something away from the sport? Like if everybody was just lackadaisical, like yay! I mean, isn't it the fired up crowd that makes it so exciting?
Yeah, to a degree.
You know, I mean, no, I'm not saying you got to be violent, but although everybody goes to a hockey game to watch violence, right?
I mean, no, they're not supposed to.
Not everybody, but a lot of people. That's part of the
Like this is what I always said. Like Dana, I think said this one time. It's like say you go to like a say you go to a street, right, with four corners on the street. In one corner they're playing basketball. The other corner they're playing football. The other corner they're playing baseball. On that corner they're fighting. Where's everybody gathering?
Exactly.
Up?
Yeah,
they're gathering up at the fight.
That's true.
You know, and that's what I used to say about hockey. I go, bro, everybody's waiting for the fight. I go, why don't you just watch fighting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. True. There's something. Do you agree? There's something. I mean, as a pro fighter, I'm sure you're going to critique the shit out of it and pick it apart. But there's something, just I don't know, for men. There's something just cool about watching amateurs fight too. You know what I mean? Dudes that just dudes that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Bro, I'd like to watch fights like that.
Windmilling off on each other. You know what I mean?
What was your favorite fight? I'm like, probably Seaside.
Yeah.
Probably one in Seaside was my favorite. You know,
because you're with your boys, you leave there.
Yeah, man, I'm a couple drinks in me.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the Nationals in Philly is going to be cool.
When is that?
This weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I may try to go out to the quarters and try to just scalp a ticket. You know.
Yep.
I think there's a bare knuckle too.
Is there in Philly?
In Philly that same day, same Friday.
How's Eddie doing? How's he?
He's doing good.
Yeah, but he had pretty significant injury his last bare knuckle, correct? Well, I mean,
Well, he broke his jaw.
Broke his jaw, and then didn't he have an injury after that? Or no?
No, I mean he broke his jaw. I don't know.
That was against Perry?
Stevens,
yes, that was the recent one.
Yeah.
But he broke his orbital before that.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
He broke his orbital before his jaw got broken against Stevens?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
was that against Mike Perry?
Right. Yeah,
Mike
maybe,
Perry.
Maybe,
Yeah. Yep.
But let's see what else we got here, Raj.
What do you got, pal?
The JFK files came out today.
Yes, and
now I didn't look into anything about this, so everybody fucking holding their gun to my head. All right, I'm not saying nothing. I don't know nothing about it. They said it's like 1,200 or something, 1,800 pages or something like that.
With nothing redacted?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Usually they have these grand reveals, and 90% of it's redacted.
Wow, this is what I'm looking at. FBI Director Kash Patel revealed he has read the entire JFK file, including all classified secrets. He insists that the answers everyone is looking for are already out there. Things we can't release have nothing to do with the questions you're asking. Sounds suspect to me.
Yeah, here we go.
Sounds a little suspect to me.
Why are we waiting for the Epstein list?
Yeah, I know, bro.
Still, why? It drives me nuts.
Wow, CIA asset George H.W. Bush was in Dallas that day. He can't remember where he was on the day of JFK's assassination, but he was in Dallas where it happened. He was the CIA director of the time, right? Or asset? I don't know. What was he? No.
Andrew, you know anything about the JFK files? Have you heard anything? I mean, I didn't even see anything on TikTok or anything like that, so it couldn't have been any grand reveal. It's not like, yep, the CIA did it, right? Which is what everybody kind of wanted, and everybody's waiting for this Epstein list, like it's going to be some grand reveal, which we will probably eventually get it, and it'll probably be 98% of what we already know, right?
Yeah. We won't know nothing.
It's disappointing, man.
It is.
It's disappointing.
It is. He was the head of CIA, right? At one time? The 11th director of Central Intelligence.
I didn't know that.
Wow. Yeah. Bro, there's so much crazy stuff going on.
Speaking of crazy stuff, did you see Bryce Mitchell talking about how he's been having nightmares lately? Demons are...
I like Bryce Mitchell.
I love Bryce.
I like him.
Right.
But he's a little crazy. We could say that, right?
Well, I think his critics, right? I'm not calling him this because I like the guy, and I'm not defending what he says in any way, but I like him as a person. They're calling him stupid. They just say he's dumb. You know what I mean? He's dumb. He doesn't know
I don't know
what
if he's dumb.
about.
He's just listen, he is...
I think Dana
he's not
White
filtered.
called him dumb.
He's not filtered at all.
Yeah.
He just says what comes to his mind right away. And I'm sure if we all did that we would say whatever came to our mind right away, we'd probably say some dumb shit.
Well, that's usually about 2 minutes after the camera turns
yeah,
off.
well, yeah, that's a little different. It's a little different. Like a little different.
But he was saying his two vices, I guess, or his hardest, his two things in life that he has a problem with are women, right? Lust was one of them. Deadly sins, I guess. Lust being one of them, and the other one was what was the other one? That's what he said. Demons and are sending women into his dreams, and something else. I forgot what was the other one.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think he said anything like that. He said
two things. I forget what the other one was now.
Well, he said demons are coming after him.
Yeah,
and then
that wouldn't be for anybody. That would be
but demons, just period. And then the women. I mean,
trying to make me break up with my wife. He said.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
but they're in your dream.
Yeah,
right. I don't know.
I think the thoughts are impure, and he's a diehard Christian, right? You're not supposed to have impure thoughts.
I mean, are those his thoughts?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
What are you saying? He said he's have a dream. When you have a dream, are they your thoughts? Whose thoughts are they?
Yeah, okay. Inner psyche, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying he's possessed by a demon now. That's making him think this stuff. All right?
Is he saying
you ever had a dream where you were with a lady? You ever have a dream where you were with a lady?
Yeah.
Did you think a demon did it?
No.
No, what did it?
I mean,
shriveled up nuts did it?
Because he's so Christian, I can see where he would think that. I just chalk it up to, we're men.
Yeah.
We're guilty of bad thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So
These what'd you say? Gene Silva responded too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what he said. He said, yes. He said Gene Silva was mocking God, said something to him, and he represents a demon. Mm-hmm. And that's one of is that he's got to face him in the ring. Now he's got to face a demon in the ring essentially. Right. And the other one was lustful thoughts because
they sent women.
He sent women into his ring.
Women.
Right. So that was it. That was the two things. Yeah, but what did Gene Silva respond? Because at first he was doing the globe.
He just said,
thing.
"This just means you're scared to face me." He's like, "There are no demons. You're just." He goes, "There's."
Gene Silva is fucking scary in the ring, but I mean, Bryce Mitchell's no slouch.
Yeah, dude, Bryce is good.
Bryce is really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Gene Silva, I don't think he's a demon guy. Does he seem like a demon guy?
I don't know.
He seems funny and crazy.
I know very little about him.
I don't know if I get like demon vibes off the guy.
No, I think he's hyping the fight and just getting in under Bryce Mitchell's
But does he
skin.
say anything like sacrilege? You know what I mean?
Bryce Mitchell said he said something. Well, can you look that up in like Bryce Mitchell's latest Instagram video or whatever, where he talks about what Gene Silva actually said to him? He said it was something ungodly, basically.
Cursing him at recent press conference.
But it's something very specific he said to him.
Good morning, y'all. I need all my Christian warriors to pray for me, Mitchell said. Every single night since the day before press
Satan
conference.
is using two of my weaknesses to try to expose the evil in my own heart, which is anger and lust, Mitchell concluded. However, where I'm weak, the Lord is strong. So keep going down. I want to see what Silva actually said. Silva's nickname is Lord, an alter ego he attributes to his aggressive fighting style. Is that true? His nickname is Lord? Really? That's kind of weird.
Lord.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it. Right there. Mitchell continued. However, scroll up a little bit. No, yep. However, where I'm weak, the Lord is strong. So please pray for me. He stated he started barking like a dog and chanting, "F you, the man's demons will be cast out in my presence."
I mean, chanting F you isn't really like...
Well, barking like a dog, I think, is...
Well, I mean, jeez. All dogs go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Right? I don't know. I don't get those vibes. Right? Or is Bryce just building the fight as well?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Not Bryce, because he's, like you said, he just Silva, maybe. I don't know much about Silva. I've seen a couple of his fights. He's a pretty fucking aggressive.
You ever seen him hang on the fence like that?
Yeah.
Right before he's about to go out?
No, I don't know if I saw
Or he jumps on the fence like Spider-Man, where he's like facing this. He's on his fence is like.
Oh really?
Yeah, he grabs it with his feet in his hands. It's fucking nuts, bro. Maybe that is a little
demonic.
Exorcistus.
Exorcistus. I don't know, man. How do you see that fight going?
I don't know as much about this Silva dude, but Mitchell's as good as it gets. Honestly, I believe it.
From what I've seen,
he's had some bad goes this last, recently. But dude, he fought Ilya tough as hell at one point.
Yeah,
Yep. Tough as hell.
And he didn't look bad against Ilya.
No, Ilya's. I mean, now that we know how good Ilya is, right. You got to give him credit for that.
We interviewed him right before he fought Ilya, too.
Was it before?
Right before, because I wasn't that familiar with Ilya, and I remember him talking about he'd watched some tape of him or whatever, but it was right before he fought him. But he had a crazy knockout where he was literally like feet up in the air, quivering against Uriah Faber's guy. What's his name?
Oh, Emmett.
Emmett Smith.
Josh Emmett.
Yes, Josh Emmett. I almost said Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith, he ran all over him.
See, I do say whatever's on top of my head. I just fucking blurt it out. Do you remember, I saw Shane Gillis talking about this. That's how I know it, so I got to give Shane Gillis credit.
Shane here, kid.
Shane, what's up, bro? Come hang out with us. I saw him talking about this, but do you know the name Farrah Abrams? She was one of the teen moms back in the day. Probably
I do know. I know
15 years ago.
Yeah.
I met a bunch of them, but I don't think it was her. I met a couple of them. They were
She
nice.
did porn. Didn't she do porn?
She did a porn. She did a porn for sure. That was a while ago. But Shane Gillis was talking. No, it wasn't Shane Gillis. It was somebody. Shane Gillis was in the room. It was a podcast. No, actually, I think it was Shane talking about it. He's like, dude, you got to see this video. He's like, you know the teen mom chick, Farrah Abrams? Dude, she's like bottom of the barrel now. And she looks pretty good. I mean, she's a lot of plastic and stuff, but like she's got the fake boobs. Her body's like, she didn't turn into a total slob. Dude, she's selling videos now of her taking dumps on the floor. And they're talking about. I started to watch it, bro. As soon as she spread her butt cheeks, I couldn't watch it anymore. I just fucking turned it off. But she's taking dumps on the floor now.
What guy is into that?
I don't understand how guys can be into that. I don't get it.
Is that bukkake? Is that what that is?
No, bukkake's where a whole bunch of dudes finish on a girl.
Oh,
yeah, that's different. That's like starting.
They would think
Japan.
bukkake because it's like cocky. You know what I mean? Right?
It's called scat porn. I think.
Scat, yeah.
Scat porn. But
I'm
I think
the scat man.
I think
Stupid bop.
But I mean,
right? Is that what that song's about? Is that what that song's about?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, scat is like this. Scat, like a scat man, right?
Remember Spoon Man? Spoon Man, where they clicking the fucking spoons?
No.
Remember that song? You don't remember that song?
No.
But you remember Scat Man?
Yeah. We're talking about scatting.
When you started singing it, I remembered it, but I wouldn't have thought of it before that. But anyway, I mean, dude, how bad is that? I mean, you that's what you resorted to?
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Well, I see the teen moms now have a 16-year-old. So those teen moms have a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
So they're really, what are they, 32?
I don't know if that series
is
still going, but it was like it was popular.
That's
as
the
hell
newest
for a
one.
while.
I've seen it. I've seen one of those that teen moms have 16-year-olds now.
Well, probably the original cast, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, Janelle, I remember, was one of them.
I don't remember any of them, but the fact that
the first show was 16 and pregnant.
16 and pregnant.
That's why it's funny now.
Yeah, so then they got a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Yes, wow, they're 32. They got a 16-year-old.
That's crazy. Good math.
That's not bad. They're gonna have they could be like great parents, right?
Not if you're taking shits on the floor. You're not good.
No, I mean you won't be great, but I mean you'll be old, or you'll be.
I have to assume that it's because they're, financially they're running into some tough time. Remember that Octomom? Remember that Octomom?
Yeah, Octomom. She had 8 kids.
No, the great math again. The fucking mathematician.
What,
You're killing it over there. That's 2 for 2. Fucking
Listen,
2 for 2.
Listen. He thought she had 8 legs.
She's reverted to porn. She reverted, I believe, first to stripping, and then went to porn. I think.
Crazy
Pretty
though.
Yeah. That had to be Nadia Sulman. But I know for her it was because of financial difficulty. Like she was raising 8 kids, I believe, on her own. She got some company like Huggies sponsored her for like diapers for life or something. Remember that? Saw they did like a tour of her house. She had
Diapers for life. I mean,
Well, diapers tour. I mean, she had 8 kids, bro. You know how many diapers that is?
Yeah.
Oh, she got an Instagram. Let's see what she's up to these days. That's a weird Instagram. Wait, that's her kid? One of her kids? Or no? He's a fucking grown man. Those are her kids now?
Yeah.
Holy shit. They're like grown. Those are her
23,
kids?
22. No, it can't be 20. One can't be 23 and one can't be 22.
Well, she
right?
had 6 other kids.
Yeah, I don't know. She did?
It said introduces all 6 of her oldest children.
What?
So, because that was what? Like, that was IVF, right? The Octomom. The 8 kids.
So she had 6 kids before that? Yeah. Dude, some of those kids probably ended up a little...
Frankie, always with the empathy. Not to be confused.
You have 8 kids, one of them's ending up like Roger. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
Long
Yeah,
numbers.
14 children.
4? Oh my God, I thought it was just 8. Holy shit. Imagine what that vagina looks like.
Those kids just hopped out by then. They
Marriage
just
and
jumped right
divorce. In 1996, woman married, separated in 2000. Children. Began IVF treatments in 1997.
out. At age 21.
Wait. Okay, so a year after she was married. So, damn, dude.
Well, she kept doing IVF. That's why. For all her kids. Jeez. She's vegan. And most of her children prefer vegan food. Fuck out of here.
So 2009, Silva stated that she had 6 embryos left over from her previous IVF. Now, don't they usually do one at a time? She explained that she requested that all of the remaining embryos be transferred into her uterus at one time. So it was like she was trying to have fucking Octomom.
Yeah.
And a woman her age would normally have a maximum of 3 embryos transferred.
Can we get to the porn now?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that porn.
No, hell no. Like you got that many kids, they're gonna definitely end up seeing it. Did she really do porn on it? I don't think so.
I got random topics written down. Oh,
it is.
That's it?
Octomom. Home
Wait,
alone.
is that really her boobs right there? No, that's a different girl.
Oh, it's her.
On the left, the bottom, or
The right.
Yeah.
all 3 of those are her?
All 3 of them. Raj, you want to get your Susie? Get your Susie, Raj.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I think it is.
Fifi. That's
a
what it's called.
Fifi. Yeah, you're right. It is a Fifi.
How do you get Susie out of Fifi?
I don't know. I think
Fifi.
that's
See?
what I would call mine.
Came up with
I would
something
just call
random.
mine Susie.
Yeah, and something's going on with you and Susie.
You want to get it tonight, Susie?
It's a Fifi. I've been celibate for 14 years and I'm a regular churchgoer. She also claims she's never masturbated. You can't trust a girl that doesn't masturbate. She filed for bankruptcy. See, it's always some, they're trying to feed their kids, so they got to do a porn. It's always Vivid Entertainment, too, that goes after them.
Vivid? What, did they ask you?
No. Negative. It's paid a 5-figure amount. Monthly royalties.
That's it, buddy.
Random thing, but do you remember when Herschel Walker was running for politics and he was, he was conservative and
Yeah.
whatever happened to him? He just disappeared.
I know.
What happened to Herschel?
I met him a couple times.
Dude, he was jacked. What is he, like?
He fought MMA at like 50-something years old.
I know. Fucking jacked. But I liked him a lot. Liked what he stood for. Obviously, he didn't win. Where was he running? What state?
Georgia.
He didn't win, but then I feel like, Andrew, don't you feel like he just fell off the planet? I've heard nothing from him since he ran.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I forgot about him until you just mentioned him.
Yeah.
Who? Wait, who?
Herschel Walker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was like one of the... What did he do? He
was running for Senate.
No, but I'm saying like he did he do 2 sports, right?
That was Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I know. No, but Herschel Walker didn't do 2 too?
Herschel?
I don't know. Well, he was an MMA fighter.
Well, for like one fight, right?
Yeah, a couple.
Did he? Thought it was like one.
Yeah. And
Just the NFL.
NFL, well, and MMA, I guess. Oh,
Yeah,
2 sports.
that's true.
He did what? I think he did Strikeforce. I think he fought for Strikeforce.
What's his name? Batista, I think, also had one MMA fight, right? Before he got woke and skinny.
Batista, yeah, dude, he's a vegan too.
I know, it's crazy, man.
You know, I heard someone talking about like back in the day, like when vegans, like probably like in the 70s or 80s or whatever, like it was actually healthy. Because it was all just like plant-based stuff like that. Right. But now, like since like they make these Franken-Food, like, oh, we're gonna make a cheesesteak with jackfruit, and we're gonna give you an Impossible Burger with all this tofu. Like, it became unhealthy. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to make vegan food not vegan. Right. Like, what the whole point is, you don't want meat. Why are you making a fucking vegan cheesesteak? Yeah, no, you don't want the cheesesteak.
All that fake meat fell off though. Because like, remember it was a big thing, Impossible Burgers. I feel like I don't hear about it anymore.
Yeah, it was all the fast food places were trying to put that out as an option, right?
Yeah, they had an Impossible Whopper at Burger King.
Yeah.
I won't eat that shit.
No, never had one in my life. I told you, I don't know, years ago now, my daughter came to my house one time and said, "Dad, I'm a vegan." I said, "The fuck you are." But her thing was she likes pigs and she doesn't want to eat pork. I said, no problem. You don't have to.
that's
You don't have to
fine.
eat pork. I have no problem with that. And when you become an adult, if you want to become a vegan, I support it, 100%. But vegan she's only 10 now, so this is probably when she was 6 or 7. It's like,
I also seen something where they said vegans have smaller brains.
Really?
No, dead up.
Oh, yeah, I said
because
that to you,
because they
I think,
don't get nutrition. They're nutritionally
yes.
dense foods.
Yeah, I think I did send that to you. Actually, I saw that. It was like,
It's like
holy
the
shit.
British with their teeth, right? Because they eat soft foods.
That's why.
That's why their teeth are all like fucked
Really?
up. Yeah,
Because they eat
Really?
what foods?
soft foods.
Porridge.
foods.
Porridge.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah,
some
like
porridge.
everything's like
Yeah, someone told
You
me.
can't eat your. You can't have your
beans
pudding
and
if you
toast
don't eat your meat.
I saw something about that too. That like alpha men don't eat soup because you basically drink it. So you know what I mean. I saw that somewhere.
Well, I fucking love soup. Bro.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm a big soup guy.
You're a soup guy?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. Well, actually, not true. I saw you eat seafood
Chowder.
Chowder, bub.
Yeah, no, I love seafood. I love seafood. Yeah, but I love soup. I'm a soup guy in the middle of summer.
Are you?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Like
You a
beef barley,
milk
bro.
guy
I
on
love.
a 100-degree day.
What?
You drink milk on a 100-degree day?
I'm not a big milk guy, but I'll drink milk.
Milk was a bad choice. Anchorman.
Yeah.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We can wrap. You got nothing
Yeah.
else for me?
I got nothing for you, bud.
Nothing?
I can't believe I finally know what Roger feels like.
Shut up.
I've been in his shoes.
You know how many people think that I'm your manager?
You're my momager.
People ask me so many questions about you.
He's like my momager.
Is Frankie going to fight again? I saw some dude.
Dude,
came
people
in.
like, yo, when's your next fight? Like,
Some guy came in a while. He was behind me. He's like, dude, oh shit. Love the champ of the jam. I'm like, I'm my man. I appreciate you, bro. He's like, what's Frankie doing? He's gonna fight again? He's going to. So, I don't know. I think if somebody brought something to him, he might consider it, but I don't know.
honestly, dude, like I haven't since September. I've been fucked up, like my body.
Right.
Like I train, I still train because I have to. I think it's God's way of saying
It's time.
you ain't fighting no more, bro.
yeah,
Because if I give me 2 months of feeling good,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh, I think I could do something maybe. So I think maybe this is why it's the way
Yeah,
it
but
is.
okay. So it's a little sad to hear because I know how tough you are. Is that the rest of your life? You're going to be in fucking constant pain, or do you think
If I
you got to do
still
it?
keep doing shit.
You got to do what you got to do to get past this,
Yeah, right.
and then you'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, hopefully.
I go for an ablation on.
I'm definitely doing better. Like I'm definitely, you can see how I
second
move
of
my
next
neck right
month.
now. I'm definitely doing better. But I just want to see what's going on.
I talked to Jen today over at Garden State, and they got
Blazer for what? Your neck?
my back, my low back.
Mm.
It's like the next step. You can only get so many of those injections, and then you got to,
Right.
it takes weeks and fucking months really to get approved by insurance, but I got approved. So April 2nd, I go in, and I said,
Just
listen.
one time ablation? Just one?
Well,
one
I think it
hour?
lasts a lot longer than
No,
the injection.
no, right. It lasts like a year or something. But I'm saying like just one time you get it, and that's it, and then for another year.
At least, I get on a good, I forget what's in the injection, but it's like a facet. It's for arthritis. And
No,
low
I'm
back,
talking
right?
about for the ablation.
I know, but I'm trying to say when they treat you with that, you get about 4 months to 6 months. The ablation's supposed to last a year or more. And I said, listen, like, is this the best treatment for me? Because I don't want to fucking do something that doesn't work. There's nothing more aggravating than doing, I've done that.
I do know people that have gotten ablations and have not worked.
I know. And I've had back surgeries and they didn't work. And it fucking drives me mad. I just want to be out of pain. I'm not like in excruciating pain. I can do everything. I can go to the gym. I can
You go to the gym?
Yeah, I just got back like 2 weeks ago, bro. 2 weeks after like 8 months off.
Wow, you sore?
I was the first week. I was really sore. But I'm not lifting crazy heavy, bro. Honestly, like yesterday I worked out with 185. It's fucking like, it's embarrassing, but I just
Well, you
got
still
back.
do flat bench?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
a little
barbell?
bit. Dabble.
I never
yeah.
do it, ever.
But I probably
It's not
won't.
good for your
I'll
shoulders.
probably never, ever, ever, ever in my life go past. I mean, if I can get back to benching 315, I would be happy, and that would just be for 2 or 3 reps. But I'm never going back to lifting heavy, bro. I see no point in it at my age. Like fucking,
Oh, you gotta move
know what I mean?
weight a little bit.
You
You're a
do.
big boy, bro.
Yeah, you
You're
do.
a big boy.
But I see no point in trying to
You gotta be able to get up your weight.
get PR reps. You know
So
what
you
I
gotta
mean?
be able to get up 275.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. When I left the gym, I was doing that pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was 8 months ago. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I say all the time to the girl, like, I don't mind having a belly as long as the rest of me is fucking. I got big arms, big shoulders. I don't mind having a little bit of a belly. You know what I mean?
A little bit of weenie.
When you got small arms and your fucking shoulders are like this, you just feel shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're funny like that though. All big guys. Oh, even me though. Honestly, I get what you're saying when you're like, I feel like I look better when I'm heavier because I feel like I lost weight. When I was just going clean. You know what I mean? I lost a little bit of weight, and plus the school and all that stuff, just busy, and I feel like my face looked more drawn in. Now I'm like a little heavier, like 165 again, and like my face just looks better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably because it's ingrained in my head because I was a little guy my whole life. I was tall, but I was fucking pencil thin. Until I moved to Jersey, until I was, after Jersey.
Became a man in Jersey.
I moved here at 23, probably joined a gym around 26, 27, and I was.
That's the first time you lifted weights?
Never touched a weight before that.
What?
Never touched. Bro,
this is crazy. That's what's fucking fucked up with this world.
Never touched.
Because I've been lifting weights since I've been 15 religiously. You think I'd be the monster, right? You know what I mean?
Well, you have great genetics in that I think you do in that you're lean, but you're never going to be a monster because you're just not.
Big guy. No.
You're not a huge dude. You know what I mean? So, I have height on my side, so I should be a huge dude. You shouldn't be 6'4" in a fucking beanpole. You know what I mean?
Well, there are definitely plenty of them.
There are, but it's not how I want to look. I wanted to be a big guy, and I could never get there.
What size jeans you wear?
36, 34.
Wow.
Why?
I thought it would be even a lot longer.
No, 36, 34.
Wow.
Where are them high waters?
I'm like 30.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Bulldog.
Really, I could probably go 28,
I saw
30.
Bulldog today, and he's lost a bunch of weight. He's like, give me one of those Carnivor shirts. I was like, all right, I'll ask him. I was like, what size are you? And he's definitely lost weight. He's probably lost 20, 30 pounds. He's like, large or a medium? I go, fucking Frankie fits in a medium. He's like, yeah, I could probably fit in a medium. I go, there's no way, bro. There's no fucking way. You think he can fit in a medium?
I mean, he's my size.
Well, height-wise, is he?
I mean, he's probably a little taller.
Yeah. But he was a big boy. I mean, he's definitely lost some weight, but there's no way that dude's fitting in a medium. No fucking way.
I don't know.
Regardless. All right.
Medium.
We're going off on side tangents now.
Hey, that's good. That's how we do.
What else you got? Nothing?
That's it, buddy.
All right, pal.
So
anyway, I'm not Frankie's manager, so everybody knows, because everybody wants to know what you're doing next. What's he doing next?
I come to Iron Army Academy.
He's got a school.
Yeah. Honestly, well, I don't know. I kind of want to speak about it. I'll talk to you off air about what's next, maybe. Okay. Something that could be pretty cool I'm getting into.
Okay. Fluffer?
No.
All right, we can wrap. Champ and the Tramp out. Oh, guys, listen.
Like, subscribe.
Nope. Let's
follow.
Let's do it.
Tell your friend. Tell your mother.
Whistling Diesel says, don't follow me. Fuck off, everybody.
Who says this?
The Whistling Diesel. He's like a truck guy. Fucking, that's
a
huge.
He says diesel.
It's
called diesel. He says diesel.
Diesel. Scallops.
It's funny how
Roof.
You're from you're not from far away, but you sound like such a fairy.
Well, you've heard like South Boston guys talk?
Well, yeah, they sound like men.
That's closer than where I'm from.
They sound like men.
That's closer than where I'm from. All right, pal.
All right. Take care.
Take care of yourself.